Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Suzanne Stevens. President Trump's visit to Corpus Christi is drawing national attention tonight, and we've got the local angles covered, from his speech at Corpus Christi to his supporters, protesters, and heightened security across the city. We've got live team coverage beginning tonight with neighborhood news reporter Adam Beam, who's live at the port of Corpus Christi with more on the president's speech. Hi, Adam.
Hey, good evening, Suzanne, and good evening to all of our viewers out here. Hopefully you can hear me a little better now that the music has dialed down a little bit. But yes, it was a pretty eventful speech here for President Trump here today at the port of Corpus Christi. He tackled a lot of similar issues that he focused on in Tuesday's State of the Union address. But his visit here, part of the energy that he was really emphasizing, American energy, that's what he was here for. His visit also happens to come on the last day of early voting of what is expected to be a pretty heated primary race. Now, we've discussed this a little bit beforehand, but currently for the GOP, it's sort of a three-way race between Wesley Hunt, incumbent John Cornyn, and Attorney General Ken Paxton. And two of those candidates were actually in attendance for today, Ken Paxton and John Cornyn. Wesley Hunt was not present. But what I was looking out for here today, and what we didn't hear, was a full Trump endorsement of either candidate. And that's very interesting because going into Tuesday, a lot of these candidates, like one of the ones we heard from today, Eric Flores, has a full-fledged Trump endorsement, and a lot of those candidates are really riding on the president's endorsement of them. But he was not able to give a solid, concrete endorsement of either specific candidate. He acknowledged that both of them are good men and that people should vote for them, but that is definitely going to make things interesting on Tuesday. This is one of those races that's likely to go into a runoff, which would be later in May, but it's also one of the things that President Trump really emphasized on, or at least one of the things that I know a lot of Corpus Christi viewers were hoping to hear from the president, is acknowledgement of the coastal Bend's water woes right now. And while some of his guests did acknowledge those water woes, President Trump himself did not. However, he did emphasize that the port of Corpus Christi is an essential piece of building up that American energy that he was here campaigning on. He also touched on the economy, and there were a lot of other things that Trump touched on. Again, a lot of the same stuff that he touched on during his Tuesday State of the Union address, but we are still going to have full coverage of that later for you this evening and throughout tonight. So